good case.
This is Germans supporting each other for
2
bad
days as
jokes.
raid leader and you're already talking shit. Oh, Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch.
We are facing the beams north. Yeah.
South.
So, no, wait, which means do you mean like the first 3 sets? Or...
Legacies.
No, we look at the fucking pictures, we're facing the south.
If we go north, we're dead.
Yeah. No, the idea is that they're going to be on the edge with us as well.
Oh, whatever. I'll see what happens.
Well, we're gonna do a demonstration when we go in there. Don't worry about it. Trust me. You got this. Don't worry. You just think about your edgy things like you always do.
Just crawl in your skin.
More
I
than
mean,
we
all
do.
these diagrams.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an edge of shadows.
Once we have settled on
Miss
the
Blackwell.
strat, I'll put the one that we are actually using in
Yeah.
Lads and strats.
Oh, so we've got to test anyway to see if it's even like possible.
Yeah.
Because this is going
Yeah.
under the assumption that it is at the
Doesn't
moment.
work. We just do it the old way. Simple as that.
Yeah.
If this does work though, it's like I said, it's great because it means that people won't really have to think about where they have to go for the 4th set. Because it will be static.
Right.
I'm still not tired of this theme.
Alright. So let's just do a quick demonstration. Okay, so let's say the safe side is on 3, right? Okay. So it works like this. So the party will go on the 3 marker, right?
Yep.
The person who has the 4th beam on the safe side would go about
here.
Yeah,
About
here. And the person who has the opposite side beam would go about something
About
like
here.
here. So if you imagine like Legsy's, I'm the safe side one, Legsy is the opposite one. This is the distance we have to test.
Okay,
Any closer to the C marker and their risk scaling knocked off.
Yeah. With the safe one, just be as close to the ad as you can be. So it'll probably be like more like around here.
You might be able to be on the edge.
Yeah.
But
It's
we're
just
not sure.
it might be a little bit tight there.
If you are
So-
if you are like right in front of your ad though, it means it's a little less tight for you.
a little less scary.
You could make it a little safer by having the party move a bit past the marker, like here.
Yeah, and then the person with the ad here can move it to like here. It's not a problem.
So,
I do like Ari's idea though, because that does give it a little
The
bit
reason
more
I
room for error.
suggested the reason I suggested the way marker itself because I thought like given how fast that mechanic happens, it'd be nice to have some way mark, like general way marks, literally speaking, to have as a reference for where to go. You know, something. To
I mean, you
look
can
at.
also just take the edge of a waymark.
Yeah,
Like this
so like
little-
top edge up here, yeah.
The party just moves a bit past 3.
Yeah.
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 And then as soon as the beams have gone out, you just run. If you don't feel safe, run onto the 3, and then you just get knocked back from here.
And obviously,
You've got more
if
than
it's-
enough time to do it.
And if it's on 2, it's the exact same. It is literally just mirrored. That's all it is. So, any questions about that? Are we clear on that?
It should be good.
Don't be afraid to ask if you do have any questions. Like,
Well, yeah, now's the time. So. I'll take it. We're all good then. Right. Do we need to go over light, or do we need to go over fucking lion ramp together? Or do we all understand how we're doing that?
No. Like, me and Lexi will be pointing the big lions directly, like, on them, right? Out.
yeah, we'd have to go to the side slightly. I think. I don't think we can go directly under it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Me and Roy talked about this last night, and he thinks because of the knockback, we can't just place the puddles like directly to the south. My argument was why not just have more than like to use knockback prevention, but I don't know. We didn't seem to agree on it, did we, Roy?
Healing.
It's if you use knockback prevention, you miss all the healing that goes on in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in agreement now.
So in other words, Siegfried, more Blanksy, make sure, ideally the way it should look after the first 2 sets I ramped is one puddle should be on this side, One puddle should be on this side.
Yep.
You're gonna want to, during the second set, when you're not back, you're gonna want to face. You two are gonna want to face your cameras towards it to make sure you're not knocked back into the damn puddle.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
Yeah,
then what
place
does
the
the
puddles that are on the side first far enough so that it doesn't end up like in the statue.
Yeah.
then but there's 3 sets, right? Where will the tanks go for the third cleave?
Middle.
That is a good. We didn't ever actually talk about that. Are we acting under the assumption that one of the puddles will vanish before this?
They do not.
They do not.
See?
I mean,
There
I
are
thought
3
we.
puddles? Yeah,
I thought it was
puddles.
like one to the side, the healer one's in the like directly behind them, and the third one to
Yeah.
the other side.
Okay.
Yeah,
that works.
exactly.
That works.
Yeah, that works.
That was also the diagram
Yeah,
as
Yeah.
well.
That's fine. That works.
that's why I
The
asked,
thing is-
to be sure.
The only reason why I didn't think that would work is because if we stand directly under it like that, the cone is just going to go straight across the arena.
Aren't they
No,
like
no,
slightly
no, no.
in?
Yeah, they are because they're not on the
The
side.
lines are, like,
That's why
here.
they're
Okay.
like that.
Like,
Okay,
if
that's
you
fine.
stand behind them, they'll aim out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's fine then.
that's what I did on our last ball. So,
Okay, that's fine.
Question: How
That was
far
my
is
only
the
concern about
knockback?
yes, nine.
How far is the knockback?
Quite far.
Pretty much that center.
We can probably assume it's the same as the. We can probably assume it's yeah, about half the arena.
Yeah,
one.
if you're close to the center, you'll get around here-ish.
If you're not in the hitbox of the boss, you'll get knocked off.
Okay.
And remember as well, for
Yes.
the third set, whatever release we get and whatever side that you are on determines how you're going to have to position yourself, even if that means north and south. So make sure to think about that when handling release. You don't do it based on groups, you do it based on what side you need to end up on. And remember as well, it works the opposite from the first set, where like the Rapturous Reach happens after the lines go out, so just face all the lines out, and if you're on the Reach side, be ready to move out. What you can do as well is you can, just like on the first set, and it makes it a little bit safer. It makes it a little bit safer from Reach. You can just face the 2 small ones across, like on the first set as well, so you can be closer to the boss, so you can move quicker. Just obviously, like with the first set, if you do that, make sure you are facing them directly opposite, so you don't kill anyone. And as a rule of thumb, if you are facing the small ones out, make sure it's always on the kind of, how do I say this? Not inside of the arena, but like inside out. So like, don't face them out this way. Face them like the way I'm facing right now. Does that make sense? I don't know how to fucking word it.
Basically, you're gonna be aiming the small ones towards each other outwards.
Yeah, that's the way. Good way of putting it.
Okay, and the
Cross
ones that
the
go
streams,
directly
guys.
across. Imagine that I had mine like, what is it?
No, actually, a good way to think about it would be aiming them at the cardinal way markers.
Okay, if I had a lion, like if I have a small lion that is to the right of D, where would I
Right.
stand exactly?
When you say to the right of D mob, is that looking out or in? Is that, I assume out,
Like,
right?
we're looking at it, so to the right of D.
So okay, if this
Okay.
would be D, you would be standing here. The
Here.
line
face
would
it.
be here.
Yeah, you want
Yeah,
to face it
yeah.
inwards, sort of thing.
Wouldn't that be on the other side, or?
Wouldn't I cleave
No.
the
Because you got the.
Whoever
Oh wait,
is
yeah,
on
it would
C.
be on side.
No,
It would be
You're gonna be.
here.
You're taking it from here. So if it was on C, you'd take it this way,
Eh?
and then you got the.
No,
cone-
I said
side
I'm
going this
tethered
side.
to the lion to the right of D, the small lion. And that
Right,
side
well,
is
so-
that side is not safe.
Yeah.
Line,
Yeah,
line
so-
is here. You are
Right is
here.
not
Face
safe.
it in the direction of the way marker.
No,
Not at,
he
not,
says
no, not at the way
He's-
marker, but in the direction.
he
So,
said that
here-
he's the.
Yes, he's to the right, so
roughly
he's here.
Roughly where I am. Roughly
Yeah,
where
okay.
I am.
Yeah.
So you don't want to fire it down this way because you're going to have people who are firing their cone over here.
Obviously, you want to face them all out at an angle, but you want to do it in the direction of D or D, whatever side you're on for. Simple way to think about it.
Why did he even make the diagram?
No, right. The diagram is good, but it's good to talk about it.
No,
as
I
well.
look at the diagram, but if I'm on the completely opposite side of the arena, I don't know exactly where I need to stand. That's what I'm
Basically,
asking.
in between the big lion and the small lion, just in between those. If
Yeah,
you stand
okay.
exactly in between those, you are in your good spot.
Okay.
That
That's
will be
good enough for me.
probably a little bit to the side of the interconnectal markers.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. One way to think about it more is like if you imagine like the two players on the opposite side of you, right, will be like left and right of the DLB, right? Depending on where you are. So if you let's say you had the small lion that was on.
I think he actually had it.
You're not confusing me.
Yeah.
Because
he had it.
why would anyone be on D if that was not safe?
Just forget that bit.
I
Just
meant to the left. And right.
he's got it. Just leave it. Let's go.
Yeah, but does everyone else have it?
That sounds like a yes. Let's go.
All right. Well, make sure you've got your food up then, guys.
Yep.
Oops.
Oh no. That's.
What did you do?
It's fine. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it.
That's not it.
No, I didn't mess up anything. It's more like I needed to wait a little bit before I actually pressed the Mudra.
Nearly funny, didn't you?
Hmm?
Nearly funny.
No.
I mean, we call it a good luck bunny for a reason.
No one calls it that.
I do.
You have
No
problems.
one calls it that.
No one important calls it that.
Healer sprags.
Healer spread?
No, just spreads.
I don't know why. You know, this is what happens when we have nothing but fire the whole night. I swear. Yep.
Healer Primal.
Into cardinal close. Into cardinal close. Spread. Cardinal close. Spread.
Oh, fuck off, game.
Nope, too late. No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, both times just died.
No, because I must have moved a little bit.
You were a little
Yeah.
too close, I think.
Yeah. Probably because I was making sure you didn't fucking die with it.
Well, you can't do.
Blame
anything
Lexi.
for me.
Blame
Yeah,
Lexi.
but
do anything for me.
I still need to be prepared to make a call depending on if you survive the hill or not. Considering the boss that was coming off, it was going to determine if I was going to follow it or not. I like how Leg's like, let's go, and then like,
I'm sorry, I was too busy wondering what the fucking I was on about.
I don't know why this reminds me of freaking optimized runs we had for Titan. Oh, look, it's freaking spread at better white.
So that's what Lexi originally intended to do. If it's not
Yeah,
healer
that
stacks,
was
he
totally
will
my
wipe.
yeah, what's that?
Yep, we're good.
Okay,
I'll
we'll
wipe it.
live.
Black's pretty toxic.
Now the next type of optimizing this way, you don't need to move Lexi.
Yeah. Same as last time, into cardinals, close, stack. Try not to die like that. Coming.
jump.
What happened?
My icicle went through you.
Oh, yeah.
I took 130k from my ice thing, so...
Are we missing something there?
I don't think so. Everything I had everything out as normal.
Heart of Light was there. What else is supposed to be there?
Tactician is
There was
also a
temperance.
knockback and the hit.
That's really strange, then.
Also, even more strange, the healing didn't get everyone up, so I'm perplexed.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe some people went too early to the safe spots, which they should not be doing. Everyone should go to
Yeah,
the safe
everyone
spot.
should be in the middle and getting knocked back if possible. Because I'm throwing healing there.
Okay.
Yeah, I heal it all actually, I apologize. Okay, hope it towards this shoes, we shall see. Yeah, what's that? That's what you get for wrong, you know. Yeah. Intercardinal out stats.
Looks like the timing is fine.
Yeah. No major change. Probably gonna like half of
It made the feint more clutch though.
these. Just do it a bit later. We'll do it earlier.
I mean, I could have done it earlier, but my brain was just like, I need to use it on the second GCD in my combo hit.
Fine. It's American sports power, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's faintly bad, it's gonna be fine.
Amazing, no. Oh no, this is gonna be horrible for the lineup now. I give up on off.
Well, one tiny thing that
I mean, it changes a lot for me.
oh, that's awkward. I hate that pattern. See then? And I died.
I got hit by the AoE.
I got him.
E12S is coming.
I'm gonna res after the big hit.
No, you had plenty of time.
Yep.
You had so much time now.
Why
I'm
would you
gonna
do
res
that?
while this is going out.
No, that was what. Yeah, but you.
I thought there's gonna be an AoE. If I res him here, I need to. I
Yeah,
will
the
get
AoE,
healed
yeah,
anyway.
the AoE happens with the rest.
I'm healed up. Everything's fine.
North.
Out.
Then.
There's two.
GG. That's actually bullshit. It's quite fun. But remember, I'm not using the second floors. I'm not using Heart of Light because game here. I'm saving it for the statues.
Yeah.
Remember the strategy, guys. Remember how we're doing it. Alright, eyes on wall, mate. cardinals out. Southeast out. The race moves out. Stocking sides close. Yeah. Stay. What? There's
Three
sides.
side.
yeah. Sides close, sides close. Ari, you
I got Ari.
side one or?
He was fine, but the one on the knockback side was aimed at Singh.
Yeah, it was aimed directly down.
Oh, was it? That was probably
Upstairs.
mine, and I apologise. Opening. Ow. Right, line ramp incoming. Stocking north and south. North and south stock for line ramp. You ready? Siegfried, what are you doing?
Siegfried, you're cleaving me.
Siegfried, you go. We'll do the diagram, Siegfried, if we have the tablets. Is he the only one who did that wrong, or did anyone, someone else?
Question. If the small line is on C, for example, and I need to point it to the right, where do I stand exactly?
That's never a small line.
I know, Prim, it's just a demonstration, so I can understand where to stand.
Right. Say it again, please.
If there's a line on this position, and I need to stand to the right of it, to point it out, where do I stand exactly?
Before you do that, is the big lion above you or below you?
The big line would be to the left.
So it would be up here.
No, my left, like on 3.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you
Stand on this side
literally
of it more.
stand on this side of it.
Yes, but exactly where? Like close to it, a bit further away?
Close to it. Yeah, close to it.
Okay, because I got cleaved by the small line on the other side that was aimed at Cream, I believe.
Screwed it up, then.
If the line you were standing to was between 2 and B, just move to where Ifrit is standing now. Roughly there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I did that right.
I don't know who placed the setup bundle, but it was like overlapping the entire C marker, so I couldn't get behind it on the knockback.
Yeah, I got like kind of killed anyway because I saw like 2 people here instead of 1, so I got a little bit spooked.
Yeah.
I was standing directly in front of mine. It should have been fine.
Well,
I mean, there were 2 people here. You and Zeke were both here, so that spooked me.
Siegfried, were you one of the fourth steps?
He would have been one of the small, yeah, because it was tanks and healers.
No, we're talking about. Wait. What are
We're
you
talking about tank.
Ari was talking about.
We're talking
beams.
about line rampant,
Ari was talking about beams, though.
but Moby was talking about line
I
rampant.
know Ari just decided to just change it immediately.
That's the Lions Rampant, the second
Yeah,
part.
he was talking about
Yeah,
Lions
that's
Rampant
what
as
he was talking
well.
about.
You just went off.
Alright, so
I'm not
sorry.
crazy.
You just went off on a mental
I didn't
tangent.
think. Well, we didn't even see the knockback, so I didn't think we were going to have any issue.
No. I was alive at the knockback, so
Sorry, what was the problem with the knockback, Ari?
there was a puddle covering the entire C marker, so I couldn't get behind it.
Yeah,
And
it needed
then
to
that means
be.
one of the DPS screwed up.
Yeah.
I already told you what happened.
Sorry, Roy.
It was because
Yeah.
you and Sieg were both over here, and Sieg needed to be like.
No,
So you were like
Siegfried-
on yours.
Siegfried did it wrong. I did it right. Because I had the one between B and 2, and I aimed it towards 4ish, which is how you're supposed to do it, according to the diagram.
if you had the one between B and 2 and this was the safe side, you wanted to fire it off this way.
No, the safe side was on the D side.
No,
Safe
I didn't
side.
have safe side. I didn't have safe side. I had reach side.
Oh, okay, you had reach side. Okay, yeah, that makes
So I
sense.
had to
Then.
go across. No, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I did it right. So
You don't want to look at the marker. You want to look at your lion. You
Yeah,
want to
I-
place the
no,
tether
I-
between the lions.
yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's what I did.
You said 4.
No, in 4-ish, in that general
Okay.
direction.
Yeah, you might still need to go slightly to the left because your cleave went through where I was.
Yeah, more, but like the problem is that we don't exactly have a marker that
Yeah.
shows the exact direction to face.
Yeah. I mean, you could potentially fire it like, I don't know, here-ish.
No, because you'll cleave the lion
To be
target.
honest, I was more concerned about the fact that Siegfried was next to
I
me.
don't know.
It's very
You know,
finicky. I don't know.
That kind of distracted me. Was he the only one who screwed it up, or did someone else screw it up?
I don't know. I didn't see, to be honest.
Let's take a quick look at the video.
I just watched a lot of people die.
Right.
So
Are we taking a look, or are we going on?
I'm taking a
You
look.
said he's taking
Okay.
a look.
Yeah, just double check.
I'm gonna quickly grab a drink because I finished mine.
I was afraid that was going to happen eventually, though.
And yeah, pardon for the late res. I thought he's gonna use his Titan AoE a little quicker.
No,
That's why
he has to do. He has to do Junction Titan first. Remember?
Yeah,
She does, but-
Yeah.
whatever it is. That's why I wanted to res like at the AoE and not like in between where I might have to be clutch shield.
No, it didn't cost more legs or anything. It's just unnecessary downtime.
Well, it's
Uh,
not like we are going at the end range right now.
Yeah.
We don't know
From
that.
what I can see about the side of the cliff, Grim, you actually have to be on the marker. If you're like where you were standing here, and your flame reached up till where Ifrit is now, so just not there. So you really
Right.
need to stay.
Wait, Ari. Oh, sorry. What do you mean on my marker? I had opposite reach side.
Yeah, you had up to treat, and you stood here. Well,
Yeah,
when it
I know what I did wrong, Ari. I was distracted by the fact that my co-tank
Yeah.
was next to me.
yeah, it's just to make it clear.
I
Let's
was asking if
see.
anyone else did it wrong.
see.
I'm quite aware what I did wrong. Don't worry.
So we stand on the markers.
And
Opposite angled markers, basically.
yeah, and Zeke was the one
Fuck off.
between 3 and D, so he had to move to the 1 marker.
Yes. Well, no, he didn't have to move to 1. He had to face it. He had to move to 3.
No.
Huh?
Wait.
What?
Oh, wait, did Siegfried
What?
not have the one on the same side as me?
Yeah, at the same the same side as you, so I had to move to the 1 marker.
Auri is correct.
Wait. So both me and Siegfried had reach side smalls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he has to face it across, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So why would he move to 1, considering the reach was on that side?
No.
He's already tethered.
No, the
What?
the reach was on the D side.
Yep.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
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 Hey,
Huh. Apparently I'm blind then. I could have sworn I saw it on that side. So
Yeah,
I had
no,
the idea right, I was just looking at the wrong side.
I guess.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I mean, you were still in the correct spot.
I could have sworn. No more because if reach wasn't on this side, then no, I should have faced mine out instead.
No, yours was between D and 4 on the reach side.
So you had to go to 2.
I could have sworn I saw mine. I could have sworn I saw mine was tethered at 2, but the reach was on this side, right? So I had to face it before. I could have sworn that's what I saw.
Wait, you did it correctly regardless
it-
of what you saw.
It's exactly the other way around. Maybe you were still facing south?
No. Maybe?
No,
No,
the
I think
reach.
that was
I mean, it must have been
Because
something
that
like
would-
that, otherwise you wouldn't have gone to the other side.
Because that would explain why you did it correctly,
No,
but
yeah,
if you're
of
like
course.
reaches on
No,
the
of
other way.
course, yeah, because I'm facing inwards when I'm at north, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Totally went over my head, I never considered that.
Were we waiting for someone?
No.
Oh, fuck off.
Wait, Legsy was getting green. Legsy, are you back? Legsy.
I like how
yeah.
he's
Sorry, yeah, I was
posting
muted.
the.
I was back, but I was muted. Also, Crim's just disappeared.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here now.
I've been here for like the past 5 minutes. Everyone else could hear me.
Yeah, no, you cut out just a second ago. You literally told me to fuck off and then you cut out.
Can we pull?
Yes.
Can we go?
Okay, my bad, my bad.
I almost got expelled from the instance because we were standing around for so long.
Or
I mean, that's
could-
entirely
I mean,
your
you're still going AFK, right? It could be a factor.
I mean, I'm not going AFK. I'm still here listening. I'm just not moving my character.
It's okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No, I fired that on like the same time as you normally pull.
If the fairy go earlier, that's not
The fairy can't
What do you
grab
mean? The
aggro.
fairy doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, true, yeah, that's not
The fairy pulled. Like the good old days.
Ifrit can do that.
I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah,
put it past her.
if it deals damage.
Sometimes I swear the fairy's doing everything.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Did the fairy
I
deal
feel that way too.
Scrags.
Again,
He's
let's
probably
prepare
giving the
the
boss a
fairy.
lap now.
Yeah, you deserve that. I saw you run out. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be like on her now.
What happens when
I
people assume
run out beforehand. It's not like it's an issue for me.
Cardinals outspread and Cardinals outspread?
Oh, Emmy.
Yep, I was trying to get a shield on her. I'm dead now.
What did? I'm confused.
You missed completely the AoE heals because you stayed
Yeah,
out.
you missed every single heal.
Yeah, you do kind of need a heal during that skirmish, so you have to come and breathe.
I
Can't,
Oh,
you, can't,
this
you,
is-
can't, you did exactly, you made exactly the same mistake that I was making at the beginning of this. You don't be too far from more than likely.
Thank you for the heal, by the way, Morby. You saved my
Yes.
ass there. I thought I was out of it when I tried to get that heal out.
Benediction didn't fuck me.
Amazing.
Just this once.
Yeah, positioning has to be a little strict on this one.
yeah. No, usually this isn't an issue.
That's why begrudgingly
Yeah,
followed
because you missed both the Medica 2 and the size.
Yes. Normally that doesn't happen because normally I'm close.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
pretty far then.
What? Say again?
Doesn't matter.
I was far because I got caught off guard by the conversation.
Well,
to be
don't
honest.
do that.
Oh, I saw that.
Come on.
Well, otherwise I would have killed
Oh, I'm dead.
Roy.
Yeah, you're sliding in. When you're sliding in, you're sliding too close to the middle. That's the problem I see you making.
I'm trying to murder myself here. Morby, get the fuck away from me.
Who the fuck pointed it there?
Okay, this is
I
not
had two
Prog
firing
ever.
at me, Roy.
Ah.
I had nowhere else to go.
Yeah, CMS
I was just like,
distracted by conversation. I say that to all of the things.
Yeah, that's why it was firing at an angle, Roy, because I had nowhere else to go.
I was
hoping
just
you'd see
sitting
it.
there in my
You know what,
TCJ
guys?
just
You know
being
what,
like,
guys?
it's gonna
There's a
change,
chance-
right?
There's a chance we could actually see Rage. If not, God forbid, get past the goal boss tonight. So I'm putting Rage Silence on now.
Yep, that's fine.
That's fine.
Zeke tank stance.
But he's got to turn it on in the opener anyway to make sure he's.
Wait, why do I have dance partner?
Because I wanted to give it to you for this time.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Ari is always so far away, so
Ah,
and it's easier to predict where you're gonna be.
that's fair.
Makes sense.
And you get basically
Yeah. Lion Rampant is looking otherwise, but yeah, true.
stats. Yeah. Out. No, north and south stats. Brain coming shortly. Event. Oh, God damn it. I did my knockback right.
What?
Oh, well, that's an issue.
Oh, I can see.
Thank you, Ari's got me. You take it.
Please
you
provoke.
take it, you take it.
Too late.
I mean, if you were to use
Oh,
provoke,
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I got him.
I'll wait till the Earth goes out.
I have nothing to help with healing.
That's fine, I've got everything up.
I'll place an asylum to help with the healing.
Borax.
No. I thought we were going to A.
Yeah, I should have, because my rotation is
Oh.
out of whack with that fight.
I'm just jumping off.
yeah.
Yeah, don't waste time.
Yeah, I was completely looking the wrong way, trying to get the heal, the freaking breads
No,
out.
no, it's fine. It was my bad as well. Don't worry. My brain just, because I was thinking about my rotation there and adjustment, my brain just stopped thinking
Yeah.
about, shit, where the hell does fucking yellow go?
It's so weird having not a dance partner in not UCOM.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah. North and south. North and south stats. Train is coming shortly. Event. Done.
Frey confused me there because I thought he's gonna get knocked back.
E12S coming shortly. Heals. Event.
No.
Alright, I'll take that. Come on. Oh, I couldn't get there in time. God damn it. Both means they 3-1 the North, god damn it. I tried to win. Oh, I bombed.
I was thinking, I was like, what?
Yeah, I tried to adjust, but the tether didn't snapshot in time because server tick tethers, right?
My favorite mechanic.
I hate tethers in this game.
Bombs rampant.
If that happens, Siegfried, because you're tanking there, I'll always go south. Just keep it south. It's the first time it's been me and you together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll start. Yeah. North, south, stacked. Yeah. Tank train coming shortly. Event.
No.
I don't know who killed me.
Mobby, I will adjust for you, so no need to move. I'll always adjust for you.
But
I tried to warn you, buddy.
I'm way too preoccupied with the party to notice who's next to me, but
It's okay. Just assume the stance of stay still,
okay.
especially since you are preoccupied with trying to heal everybody.
Well, yeah,
If somebody
Amelie's
attacks on you.
Amelie's in physical range should be adjusted for the fastest as possible.
I'm a caster at that point. Hello. I'm 10 in TCJ. Hello.
Spread. Then. Cardinals out spread. Cardinals out spread. Shortly.
Oh.
Is that going to be a problem?
No, it should be fine.
Then. Watch mine. Pretty watch mine again.
No idea where this is.
There it is. Take the look. Yeah, you gotta move out a little bit more than that one. I can't help you that. Stay in that one.
I got
Can you
see.
see?
Take it back. I'll turn it back.
No soil, so I'm popping in Paleo.
Right, stay in the field, stay in the field. You alright? Good.
Out.
Good.
3.
Job. Go back under control. You're good on the people thing.
Yeah, I should be fine.
Got
I got loose it up, so.
Alright, eyes on Morby, see what we get. North and south. Ready to move south. Stocking side out. Yeah. Move up. There's 3 sides. No, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2 sides. Sides out, sides out, sides out, sides out.
Heading right.
Going Emmy.
Obliteration and then Foster Siegfried.
Don't worry, I know when I'm resin.
I'm rampant and coming shortly, be ready.
Fiery tether on Seek.
Do it, boys. Stopping into Cardinal close. The Cardinal close. Then. Okay, what happened?
I was killed by a second breath that came from the opposite side.
That.
Well, I know I did it right this time because so this time the reach was like on the right side, right? It was on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the 1 at 1 again, and I faced it towards Frey, so I know I did that
Yep.
correctly. Roy can confirm I did it correctly.
I got hit.
To be honest, I
by
was more
the-
paying attention to myself at that point.
Nah, the reason why I died was because I was hit by the reach beforehand, so my HP was too low.
Siegfried,
That's
where
my
was
bad.
your tether? Oh, you screwed up.
Yeah.
It was weird, like I saw myself within the cone of one of the lions, but it didn't hit me.
Which one? That was probably, you were at north, right, North? What direction did you,
No.
what direction did you?
I don't remember exactly. I needed to go across, because I had a reach
Oh yeah,
small
of course,
lion.
yeah.
Then you were 4, I'm guessing?
No, if he had to go across, he would have been 2, because I was...
I have a question.
No, I was 2.
well, then Morg did not have to go across then.
No.
No?
Why
Oh no,
not?
I did not.
No.
No.
Yeah, you had to show that. I
Yeah,
saw where you were. You were fine. It does seem that the very edge of those cones is still safe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play with them, man.
Yeah.
Question for the north and south with the Rapturous Reach. Does anyone have like that sweet spot where I can go or should go with the line?
I'm
like,
still
yeah.
looking for it.
I know
basically-
the Raptors reaches just along this line, so
Should
I'd
be
say
here.
go around here-ish, yeah.
Look,
Okay.
using Roy as a reference now, from my POV, from what I could tell, it seemed like the edge of my cone coming from the other side capped at around about here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd say about that distance. So honestly, if you stand
Okay.
around this block in particular here, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
yes,
because if
no,
you place it here in this block, you will place it inside of the sea
Yeah,
market. if
the
you're
puddle
here.
will overlap the-
On the line then of the block.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
So like on
around
this line.
here.
Okay, got
Yeah.
Right.
just here, it should be fine.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was standing
Oh, it was
here-ish
fine.
and I still got hit by it. That's why I was wondering if I'm like okay. Got it.
What happened? I
Oh,
know.
this time it was-
Apologies. Sorry, Roy. I was gonna say apologies for the miscall on statues. What happened? We had a few deaths there.
To be honest,
either
I was
one.
just being stupid.
I didn't move across quickly enough because I didn't trust the statues yet. I couldn't. Yeah, no, I didn't trust the statues yet, so my bad.
Just move. Either move before the third one, so move after the second one, or move after the third one. You gotta be quick if you move after the third one.
Who were the
I was
fourth beams on
third
that one?
I was a 4th beam on the knockback side.
Okay, and who was the other one?
14, yeah.
That was you as well.
Yeah, it
Did
was
you two-
okay.
did you two
I was
test it?
okay.
Did it work?
Yeah, they were safe.
Yeah,
they both survived it. That's what I was checking because Roy died at the same time. I didn't know whether he had one and died to it or not. But yeah, that confirms
we had more than just Emmy and Roy die there. We had a few deaths on that.
Are you sure?
It was no,
No, we had two of them.
just
Two
Roy
of
and
them,
Emmy.
the two of them.
Yeah.
I think it was them, yes.
Okay,
Because
so,
I didn't rest.
So
So
those two just screwed up, and
Yeah.
otherwise the mechanic we executed it fine.
yeah, I nearly blew Zeke's face off, but yes.
It's okay, he's a tank, he can take it.
No, he can't because he's got magic bomb.
Just to bring it up one more time to finalise it, so that people don't have to, hesitate. Ideally, what is the best time to? If you're not the fourth one, what is the best time to move? Is it after the third one or before the third one?
I would say before the third one. I moved a little bit slow there, so that was entirely my fault, but it was fine anyway. But basically, if we're firing 1 to 3 out this way, because Zeke fired his out this way, and I tried to fire mine out this way, but I moved a little bit slow. But if we're firing it out that way, you should have like time after the second one to move into position.
Yeah.
So it was barely fine, I guess. I wasn't sure after knockback, so I moved a little in and got a tick anyway, but it should work out.
Just to maximise
Okay.
distance, just make sure when you are placing the puddle, be on the tight edge, because obviously, obviously the less of the puddle that's on the arena, the better.
Yeah, the only fear I had, Ari, was getting cleaved by the other person, but I'll try to maybe take a step more to the side next time and see if I get cleaved or not.
Yeah,
Or he
so
is
I-
right. He is right though. Basically, you just aim directly at the intercardinal marker and
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
across. Yeah.
Yeah, from what I could see on the video, yeah, the cleave is larger than it actually looks, since on the video Mori actually got scorched by it, but he didn't take any damage.
Yep.
So it looks bigger than it is.
So
Yeah.
the mechanic is a little tight.
We're just saying that the cone itself on the ground is bigger than the effect area.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can guarantee that the puddles are one shot. They do your max HP in damage.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it doesn't even bother giving you a die. It just kills you instantly. It's like it's a wall of death, basically.
Yeetus deletus, the puddle.
Right,
Now it's
you-
just about finding those sweet spots for the puddles. Not so easy.
No.
All right, let's go. Yeah, what's that? Yeah. Bombs out. Back. Paint train shortly.
Yeah, Zeke, you stayed in way too long there.
Yeah, because Garland move out a little bit.
You got him?
Progress, not hold it for Fury.
That'll be fine.
I'll turn smack top again, don't worry. Stop. 10 more for taking the Diego. Heal before up time. Right.
South.
Event. Go. Come to this factory bullshit. That's pretty cute as well. I've done more guys, I've done more. South out. God, no. Ready to move south. Stocking into Cardinal out. What we got? And then your side.
Perfect.
Drop. Into
Fuck
Cardinal
Norwich.
out. Into Cardinal out.
Oh.
Well, perfect for Ori.
Yeah, I don't know how he died.
Confused
Well,
by
that's
one team going a different direction and forgot to move in for the knockback.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not perfect. He was focusing on it.
Yeah, I know. Jinxed it.
Okay.
How
Alright, rampant incoming. Go off, focus. Stocking into Cardinal out again. Do that. Someone cleave me. I don't know who cleaved me, but somebody cleaved me. Who had ISIS? Can I have a check on who cleaved you, please?
Where were you?
I was a safe side Teva. I was the one between 3 and D, and I aimed it out.
I aimed at the spot that you showed me for the northern, and I got cleaved by the opposite cleave thingy.
Did the opposite cleave face it out?
Well, the one that goes across the arena to the intercardinal. Even though I was at the spot that was shown.
So the one from 1 then.
I'm gonna looking into my record.
Yeah, whoever had it at 1, I'm suspecting they're responsible for killing me as well.
You mean the lion at 1?
Yeah.
Or the person positioned at 1?
I'm not.
The lion at 1, so they would have been positioned at 3.
I'm gonna check it quickly.
Lion at 1 was mine.
Because if it didn't, you didn't aim at the marker Siegfried, then that's why that happened.
No, it was aimed at the marker.
Let's find out.
If I compare with the one aimed at 4, Zeke's was like a step more to the towards D.
Yeah, Siegfried, you were not in line with that marker, but you were being greedy.
It's probably because you're so close in range that a tiny bit there makes it.
It was yours that hit me as well, Siegfried.
That's the POV, so I don't know who was
I
standing.
really
there.
wanted to be like here-ish or something.
No,
Yeah.
he was being greedy, that's why it happened. You were trying to stay in for it.
Yeah, if you stay in and then you move it tiny bit like this, your cone will swing hard.
Was I mispositioned for mine, or because I was standing at the mark?
I'll tell you one thing in my case though, you can't be, for the small safe side ones, because of the ones going across, you can't be on the lines, you've got to be closer to the cardinal markers.
Like, Nai, you want to place it in this square.
No, to be
Yes.
fair,
I think-
yeah, to be fair, Knight
I
did not have a
did.
lot of space there.
Yeah, I did. I was standing there and I got hit there.
It wasn't Siegfried that killed you, because that was Roy, not Siegfried.
Yeah,
So,
so
someone else killed you. Like,
So honestly, I was standing at that spot, Roy.
hang on, let me see where you
it
were.
looks
So-
like he got hit by Morbius, but I don't think Morbi was out of position now. I think it's just
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
can't
try
see-
to
I-
get.
I can't see from my angle
yeah.
where I am.
I'm gonna try to get this, the markers in first so that you can give me an evaluation.
I can't see from mine, so someone else gonna have to check what happened tonight.
I won't be able to see it from mine either. I don't think. Because I was
Same,
at
I'm on the other
mine-
side of the whole thing, so I can't really look.
That's without flames, so that you can see where, like on the arena, I was standing.
No, I actually got a different ID.
ID? You mean
Yeah.
idea?
And yeah, a different ID.
Idea.
For one thing, instead of crossing the tethers, we're making them parallel. So like, if the one between B and 2 is on the unsafe side, you aim it here, so that it doesn't cross the entire arena. That makes the distance it traveled smaller, so it'll.
So that the cleave is small as well.
Yeah.
I see a problem
Yeah,
with this.
and
I see a
the
problem
one-
with this.
And the ones that are here, instead of aiming it outside, aim it straight towards the middle. There's no one on the other side, so they can aim it wherever there.
So we're fundamentally changing the strategy again.
I mean, it clearly doesn't work, the one we're doing. Someone is getting cleaved, always.
When we're doing it, it's like a single pixel off kills everyone.
Yeah, there's a problem with that. With the part where Siegfried said he's staying in regardless, you won't do it. You can't do it with that method.
Huh? Wait, what?
Read party jarring. If Siegfried is saying he wants to stay in for that, he can't do it with the method you're proposing.
Well, it is a lot safer, so.
I mean, we're doing Prog right now. We can
We're
do
not doing
uptime
Prog.
strats later.
Siegfried, you have a problem with this strategy?
I haven't said anything, have I?
So what then? So you just stand in front of the lion if you're on the safe side and aim it directly across.
Yeah, you aim it towards B in this case, and it,
So basically, the 4 small ones literally just aim them directly across to the markers.
yeah.
Or in the case, well, not to the markers. Like if you're on the unsafe side, you aim it directly at the opposite marker. If you're on the safe side, you literally just stand in front of your lion and aim it upwards.
Yeah, you move a bit further, so that you don't get hit by the cleave from that's going across, but you can easily stand like here already, or even to the bottom hitbox.
So in other words, you get to keep up time if you're on the safe side one.
Yeah.
We have any problem?
Considering you get both the safe side and the unsafe side, that's what you'll get your uptime either in the beginning or at the end.
Do we have any issues with the strat change?
Just from my understanding. So, if I have to go over to the other side because I was on the unsafe side, I just do it across.
You
If I am
lock
on
it
the
to,
safe
right?
side,
You,
yeah.
just move
Yes.
to two. You literally just move to two. That's
Yes.
all you know.
And if I am at the safe side and I have the small lion, I just
Stand in front of your lion and face it directly across.
Yeah, move a bit further so so you can even be at the boss's hitbox.
If you want to, but obviously because Nye's the example here, he doesn't have to.
Well, it is a bit safer since the cone coming across will be a bit slightly clipping this line, so you want to move a bit in.
Well, if you do that, just make sure you're not tilting your small lion.
So what do we do for the second one?
Same. That
The-
we
we say-
change that. We all
the
just face
second
them out.
one,
We all just
yeah.
face them out. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
repeat the first one, and then the third one, obviously, it'll be mirrored.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. You don't need to repeat the first one, like for the second one. We all get knocked to our lions and just face them out.
Oh, yeah.
Second
and
one
the
was a
third
joke.
third one we can also just all aim them out in fury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second one is easy peasy. No changes to north and south as well, by the way.
Yeah. I've not been alive for the third one, so I'm not 100% sure how that one works.
Yeah. I don't know if there's enough time to run across the arena between the second and the third, though.
It's the same as the first.
Yeah, I know it's the same as the first one, but the thing goes out afterwards, but I still haven't actually physically seen it myself, so...
The hard part is you've got to remember to position yourself depending on what primal pattern we get.
Yeah.
What was that, Morby? Sorry?
Like, my only question is if we have enough time to run across the arena between the second and the third one.
Oh, if you're casting, you know.
Well, of course.
Yeah, why not?
You should have since she's casting
I mean-
Raptor's Reach.
I mean, more the way we were doing it before, I've ran all the way across to the opposite side of the marker, and if I've had the time to do it, why wouldn't you? I'm not using sprint either. I'm just
Okay,
running
second
around.
one, just point the lions outwards. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
just get knocked into your lion. Yeah. And point it out. And the third one, yeah. Same as the first one, just mirrored.
But Leon.
Right, we good?
Yeah.
Thanks, Nye.
No.
I just was quickly looking at drawing so that I could
Yeah.
follow.
That's alright, he's got a shield anyway.
Sorry, ik heb hem nog niet opgeruimd. Oké, snap ik.
Yeah, what's that?
Just
Are we missing something, right?
Not as far as I'm aware.
This is, yeah.
Well, why did Ari die then?
I have no idea.
Damage?
Obviously damage.
I honestly don't know.
We normally have
Like,
a
healing that is not an
damage.
issue. Usually sucker is enough to get everyone up.
Nobody, I don't have a sucker.
No, it's not sucker, soil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it hasn't been an issue in forever.
I mean, maybe still a variance thing, I don't know.
Mm.
Saying that, I don't normally have a soil there either, it comes up afterwards.
Maybe you just got released by healing.
Maybe.
No, I mean, the soil that you put here now usually
Oh,
gives
yeah,
up
maybe.
the damage.
Yeah. I'll put it directly on him though. I don't know.
Trust that.
Game's like, here, have another go.
My vision is not anything out, close, side. Out, close, side.
Out close sides.
Yeah, I know what I said.
It didn't make sense in my brain now.
I mean, that's. I mean, in theory, it was.
See it, but I'm right. God damn it, I'm stupid. It's fine.
Maybe.
Mine with me, so.
I mean, I have more space now, so.
No heart of mine. It's gonna be a little spicy.
I'll... Oh my god.
Well, after tonight.
Apparently,
Too
I
much
must have
damage.
missed a heal somewhere.
Good night. Yeah, you were like, you went out of the range of my tetra just as I was trying to
Okay,
heal.
yeah, that's my bad, man. Sorry.
I mean, it's usually not needed, but...
Yeah, nah, I don't know why. No,
Fine, E4S, apologies.
it's fine. We're in. I just saw you falling down. I was like, okay.
Right.
South.
Right. Yeah. Right on hold, mate. Wow.
Really likes that.
Right, good sound. Stocking side close. Yep. Is two sides.
Two side.
Yeah, I got close too soon.
Oh.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, guys, I'm kind of on black screen, so. There's a boss coming, so 2 more people are gonna die. Get ready to hold the other LP, right? Who's second on aggro?
Yeah, right.
Someone else is gonna die right after.
That's gonna be...
And we have.
Follow.
I'll be free now.
Just fucking interrupted it.
Alright, get ready for line ramp and get in position. Stopping into cardinal out, into cardinal out.
Ramu Garuda.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Siegfried's in the wrong spot, he's doing the old strat.
You're as well.
Yeah, you are as well. You just absolutely murdered all of us.
What? But you said just face it across.
Yeah, not directly at the other fucking
Like,
lion.
we want you to be across from the
across the
line.
Marker, yeah, you face it at the marker, yeah.
You
Alright.
literally were right on top of me. I was like, I am dead.
Yeah, you face it at the marker,
However,
sorry.
that gives me an idea. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Fuck.
I was like, you have a new recipe.
No, I'm sorry. Because otherwise it could have been an idea to stand just barely next to the lion. To the opposite lion. Because that shouldn't hit you.
No, the problem is the range.
No,
Kevin.
but the people who are tethered to this line could move a little in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it kind of threw me because we did a strat change.
You should probably have like some diagrams done during the break.
Yeah, I mean, don't we have that? What was the whole idea?
I mean, I can draw something up during the break.
Yeah.
That would, however, make sense for the second small lines. Just stand barely behind the line opposite of you, like straight across.
You got 80 left on. Face him up.
Or that. I don't know. It was just...
Just get knocked into your line.
He does that?
Okay.
There's no concern at all on the second one. Into cardinal out.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know, right? I put fucking soil down and the game nopes it.
Yeah, you can probably wait and see, like.
I mean, it's okay, Lexi. I used your soul for the healer's net.
I mean, you can move into it afterwards.
Yeah.
Wasn't it raid signing?
It was, but people don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Then they obviously didn't pay attention to that as well.
What?
Also, for the record, I can't hold it because my Etaflow comes up immediately after the mechanic's finished.
Done?
Oh my god.
I believed.
I think
What are you
missed-
getting hit? You must be missing heals, dude, because that's happening way too often.
He is gonna die.
Probably about me. I use second winter.
It's probably because he's fucking getting knocked back and not using knockback grenade.
I mean, I'm also getting knocked
prevention.
back. What are
No.
you talking about?
The people who
I
do
am
knockback
using
prevention
knockback
probably aren't getting my heals.
Done?
South. Okay, I go north, I go north.
Knocked.
Who?
Okay. Good job, good job, good job. Back to Walker. Right, I'm holding. Side down, side down, side down. Right, side. Go. Stocking, Roman revive them, so north to south. Up. Up.
Two sides.
Two side.
North to south, north to south. Get out.
Shit.
Yeah, nice. Lost up. Alright, line ramp coming, let's try and get our focus side.
So he's got fire tether.
Yeah, that's right.
Stocking, Romu revive them, north and south. Get knocked into your lion. Come on, screwing up.
Zeke was in again and he got hit by my cleave.
Be afraid.
And actually you were not enough into you got hit by the one from
Yeah, I know. I
Face.
wasn't 100% sure on position for that one, but he still got hit by my cleave regardless.
We're going on break now. You can't stay in with this method if we have to reach side. Was he the only one who screwed up there?
No.
I was a little bit out as well, which is what I wasn't in far enough, if you know what I mean. So I got hit by cleave. I needed to sort of direct mine a little bit more inwards.
I wasn't far enough out when the knockback happened.
So you got knocked off the edge?
Oh no, no. I used knockback prevention.
Like, if you use knockback prevention, then how did you fail it?
Because I didn't move out quickly enough.
If you got knockback, yeah, move out as soon as, yeah.
By the way, in
That's why
regards to
you should probably just get knocked into it.
I was afraid I would get hit the puddle.
Well, you can't hesitate.
I have a question.
Base your camera on it, Emma. You won't get hit by the puddle that way.
Yes, Mike?
Mobby Lexi, that's the health that I had before the knockbacks went out, since you were mentioning that I was missing a heal or something.
Yeah, he's a max HP.
So I
He's
don't
missing
know.
a shield.
Oh, you're missing like you're
Okay.
missing. Which shield is he missing?
Sucker.
Yeah, he's missing soccer.
Okay.
Yep.
You move
When
either
are
your-
when are you using the
Yeah,
sucker?
you
To
were
be
at
fair,
max
to be-
health before the knockback, but the knockback does damage. And I healed that damage.
Ari also doesn't have sucker because I can't hit everybody at that point because I'm having to also make my way across the arena.
I mean,
So I
he
hit
didn't-
everyone I can.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter because he didn't die.
Yeah.
No, but it was really, really, really close.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter if he doesn't die, right?
I'm just saying, like, damage variance might have been enough to kill him.
The
Maybe
thing is,
just got lucky.
you say that, but he died on the previous pull.
Yeah, but I
That's
died
the
from
problem.
something else.
Oh, okay. We thought you died to damage.
No.
Anyway, Prog.
I'm taking a look how much
Okay.
I received your
Just,
afflatus and I received your other stuff. Literally because I
Hang on.
was standing next to you,
Remember
Morby.
So he's got missionary, he's got light, obviously tactician. He's got all the AoE mitigation. Yeah, he's just missing soccer.
And after
Yeah.
after I got the hit, I also received the afflatus and another heal.
Okay.
No,
So
it's just
That's
because
fine then.
He just has piss poor defense. That's all it is.
Yep. Fair enough.
You say
I said it was just because you were so low compared to everybody else.
Commenting on damage variance, how much HP did you have left?
You had about 12k, I think.
yeah, 12k.
That's big enough that
Yeah.
the variance isn't that big. It's not a difference
Yeah.
of like 10k.
No, as I said, my only concern was just because he died on the
Yeah.
previous pull, but it wasn't to damage apparently. It was because he messed something up.
Yeah,
No.
it's only damage variance, even with AoEs hitting this hard, is only a difference of a few thousand.
Yeah.
If he had over 10k, he was fine. So,
No, I was looking into it. I was a little too close to another thingy. Because I was trying to position myself in such a way that I would hit nobody, and that made me go too close to one of the icicles.
yeah,
that
I
was
don't know
flying.
who keeps saying that those lines are small. They're not that small. If you're remotely even close to one that isn't yours, that's probably gonna hit you.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Icicles, because I recall someone saying before that icicles.
They are very small. They're very, very small.
They're
No,
not
the
that
problem is
small,
I was
right?
standing. The problem is I was standing behind one, but apparently I was still close enough to its range, and that hit
Like
me.
Ari and I were on top of each other once, almost,
Well,
and we
I've
didn't
done that
die.
exact thing, Roy, and it's hit me before. So
Ah.
On the thing where Lexi and Zeke died as soon as this got starts uploading. Yeah, Lexi had to move like 2 steps more towards the in, and Zeke had to move 2 steps more to the left, and they would have been fine.
Is someone doing a drawing? Just in case.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
trying it
okay.
right now.
Okay.
what I imagine probably happened there was Siegfried positioned himself to face it towards the marker, but then he tried to go in, which slightly tilted it.
He had the one on the safe side, so he actually was supposed to go to the boss hitbox. He was just too far to the right. He was too far to the right, so he got hit by more
when someone
cleave.
because when someone pointed out immediately that Siegfried was in, I assumed they only pointed that out because he wasn't.
Yeah, he was a bit
Someone
too.
doing you dirty, Siegfried.
No, he was a bit too far into Morbius. He had to go a tiny bit more left, and he would have been fine.
Right. Yeah. So, because someone called you out for being in Siegfried, like, I assumed you had the opposite one as me. No, you did have the one where you could have stayed in, as it turned out, but you got yourself killed because you were just a little on the wrong side.
Now I see what you mean with going in. Okay.
What is this on
That's what you meant.
about? I just came
What
back.
got you killed on the Lost Lying Rampant?
Yeah, you just had to move like 2 steps more to the left, and you would have been fine.
The left being
Is that left
looking
looking in,
inward.
Ori, or...
Well, more towards the safe spot. If you look at the screenshots, you got hit by Morbius claves, so you had to move a bit more to left from this point of view.
So,
Left
not the one Roy posted,
Something
the
like
one
this?
Ori posted. Or maybe it's the one that Roy posted, I don't know.
Yeah, Roy, what you posted is sort for the ones on the safe side can go a little closer to the boss hitbox. They can go right to the. They can hit the boss from the range.
I don't know, this still seems just as tight as the previous strategy, so I am questioning why we've changed it.
It actually gives a bit more leeway.
Is it?
Yeah, for the one in the middle.
Yeah, but if one person screws it up, it's a wipe.
Well, that will be regardless of the strats.
mechanic just in general.
Once it was way tighter. If
Okay.
in the previous one, if the one with the unsafe side moved either a tiny bit to the left or right, it would have killed someone.
Right, and what happened to Lexi?
Lexi, he was too far to his line. He had to step a bit more in, so he got hit by Crimscleaves. He just had to take 2 more steps to the boss's hitbox, and he would have been fine.
Okay.
See the thing is, as Ares, I can understand why Siegfried did stand where he did. But the problem is, if he shifted slightly to the left, that also would have shifted the lion slightly to the left.
That's fine. It wouldn't have hit anyone.
There is no one on that side. He is aiming into the unsafe side. There is nothing there.
Okay. As long as that's okay. Because that wasn't established.
I mean, it was mentioned there's nobody there.
I'm gonna put a couple crosses in the...
We need more waymarks, guys.
20 waymarks when?
Let me do ready, Chuck.
Chuck.
Shock. Does that have the crosses? I think it does.
I'm having some caramel almond
I put the
chocolate
crosses
right now.
where
That
like
should have
Lexi and Z would want to be more like. It would have been safe. So close to the boss's hitbox, basically.
Yeah.
And in case me and Emmy would have been really, we could have actually also moved up to the boss's hitbox there, since there's a huge safe spot.
Yeah, there's more space there than I thought, actually.
So basically, this is literally just one of those mechanics we have to practice until we know all the fucking sweet spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How irritating.
This is why it's called rampant, because like a single person moving off kills everyone.
I don't know, if anything, I'm starting this light rampant was a little less annoying than this. Light rampant was just stupid. This is
I mean, light rampant had tethers. This one has like better tethers.
No, it's more because we can't. It's hard to measure the actual distance that we need to be at.
And I'm still getting my head around the positioning. Then there's the healing check as well.
Yeah. Alright, we'll sort you through, guys, and let's just keep getting them pulls on fucking Simba dance. Let's go.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata is supposed to be a wonderful phrase, man. It's not so wonderful. It's very annoying. Not even fun, it's just annoying.
Sounds like my life in a nutshell.
Real talk, it should have been sung by two ostriches, putting their heads in the sand.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, what's that? Yeah. Sides close, stacks. Sides close, stacks. Two close,
Excuse
like,
me?
Yourself. Nice
Thank you, Morby.
You're in that close. It's orange web. I want to be that. Comment. Event. I had no space already. I had no idea where I was.
Sorry.
You saw me trying to adjust to it, but there was There was an ice ball like that. He's moved a little bit to the left.
If I moved to the left, I would have gotten hit by Zeke's.
Where the hell was ice supposed to go? E4S. Then. Nice.
So,
Then,
You didn't need to use that there.
just in case.
You absolutely did not need to use that there. Okay.
Acceleration coming more. Staying heal, guys. Make
Yep.
heal. That's your shit. You're gonna be good for this, likely.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Eyes on Morby, guys. Into Cardinals front. Now get ready to move south. Up. Oh, I need to want to stop, sorry.
North or south?
Thank you. Yeah. Rock. It's free side. Oh shit. North and
Heading
south,
trim.
north and south. No guys, just get me up for the buster, get me up for the buster.
AoE first.
I'm gonna have to do a both here, so you're gonna have to turn the stack box in free.
Turning up now.
One life. Fine, take that repoint.
No issue.
Again, lots of people line rampant, right, stocking,
The Cardinals out.
Not out, in Cardinals out, sorry, yeah, my brain. Lions.
eh?
Zeke.
You're supposed to be on the same side.
I didn't have a tether.
No, because you were. Yeah, because you.
The DPS got it because you were still dead.
Was he not resident time?
No. None of us had Swift.
I was hard casting him.
But the good news is, if you die there, someone else is gonna get your tether, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, so you can just. No, but we can, it's easy to tell who's got the tether, and then they just say which side they're on.
Wait, so what does it count him as though?
It gave Tash the tether in that one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well, there's 8 lions. Oh no, it's only
No,
6. Yeah,
6.
that's right.
there's
yeah,
6.
So then whoever dies can just take over the role that the person with the tether would have had.
Yeah.
They would have taken one of the big line hits then instead.
But yeah, Tash,
Nope.
if you have the lion on 3, you want to point it towards 2, for example. In that case.
If Itch is on the unsafe side.
Also, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why, but I got blasted by Crim's beam.
I was directly in front of mine hit right. I can show you, but I'm doing it exactly.
I mean, I can show you as well because I was in the exact spot that I needed to
I'm
be.
doing it exactly as we've been told to do it. And
Did
in front
you?
of the lion while being on the headbox, right? Yes, I did.
I'm talking about Lion Rampants.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm talking about beams.
Oh no, I went where I should have. I was number 4.
Like, you were aiming it towards here.
Right, now we can't.
Healer 6.
Yep. What do we get? Into cardinals out. Stacks. Range comment. Men. No. Coming.
South.
Amen.
Two.
Go up. Stop. Eyes on the water guy. Into cardinal out. Southeast out. Ready to move south. Stocking side out. Got. What? What? There's two sides. Into cardinals. Sorry, side out, side out, side out.
I got Ari.
Yep, I can get Emmy now.
Okay. Fire ramp coming shortly. Stuffing into Cardinals, in. Cardinals close.
I was.
So, besides Nye getting himself killed, was it done properly this time?
Yeah.
No, let me guess, Nye, you tried to get in position before the reach, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
And May, what's your reasoning?
I'm not 100% sure. Either I stepped into his puddle.
Well,
Because of where it was?
were you in the arena when you died before Cleve?
Say again.
At what point did you die? On a Cleve or before a Cleve? Were you still in the arena?
Before the cleave. I also used knockback prevention again. Which I was in the very middle because I have my technical up there.
Okay. Did you die before hitting a puddle or?
I believe I was standing, or rather I was lying dead in the puddle.
Then yeah, you got knocked into the puddle. Are you facing your camera towards your direction and to the puddle?
I used knockback prevention, remember?
Use knockback prevention in the middle because you won't make it to the edge.
Yeah, but that's not what killed her anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, I made it. I was
Could she
just...
have died due to damage from the hit?
Maybe.
Yeah, because the knockback deals damage. If you're not healed up, you may
Deals a
die.
lot of damage. Yeah, but more she was in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm more wondering if it was because Nye was dead within that tactician though.
Maybe? I don't know.
Huh.
Well, you got clipped on. Yeah, you got clipped on second press because we had two people dead Siegfried. Otherwise, the second one should be trivial because they're all just faced out.
Yeah, from FFlocks you got killed by the damage from the knockback.
Do we have the shield there?
No.
Are we not shielding for that?
No. I said we were healing for it.
So we're just doing mitigation for it then?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
I survived with 20k, it was fine.
And I shouldn't have taken damage beforehand.
Well, you would from the lion breath.
You weren't full health though, so...
You missed the heal then somehow. Or there wasn't
It did 74k or something, and...
I can shield just to be on the safe side next time.
If you can't, but then that one we get nice damage. Healer stats. Into Cardinals, close. shortly. Amen.
Timing for that is actually shit.
Coming shortly.
North.
No, south.
Two.
On. Eyes on more side. Already shot one.
Easy.
Outside.
She's too close.
Brother.
Thank you, Ari.
How the fuck is this?
It's all good.
Yeah. Get ready to move south. I'll move south to free. It is Romu the Ruda, so that's into Cardinals out. Got. Okay. Well. Is free side. Into Cardinals out. Cardinals out.
I got Sieg now.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. Let me just follow this. Oh wait, no, it will target someone else by default. I'm gonna follow Dylan, push later,
Jesus
then again.
Christ.
Probably didn't have to if you hit him.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I'm supposed to be voting here. Right. Yep. Okay,
North and
north
south.
and south, yeah. Focus up, line rampant.
Wait.
Yeah, someone killed me on the other side. Oh wait, everyone
Someone
was
killed
already dead.
me.
More did you forget about Rage?
Hmm? No.
How did you die? Did you die?
I
No,
didn't.
Moby didn't die.
Who died then?
I died. And
Yeah.
Broly died because I fucking ran off the edge.
Oh.
Yeah, you also want to point the safe side line towards the middle.
Between 3 and D?
So one thing I want to double check quickly, during the knockback, because that's the first time in the world tanks and healers handle north and south, where are me and Siegfried supposed to stand for the second set?
Second set, you stand directly where B or D are.
You can
Like
pick-
literally right on those spots.
You can pick which one you want.
Yeah.
Just get knocked to one
mean-
of the side.
If the
We
second
stay
set all the
we
lines
stay
go out, the middle should be safe.
And we stay
Uh,
Yeah, you do want to go knock like east or west, so you don't accidentally be.
No, I did knockback prevention. I just want to know if...
you should be able to stay in to deal damage, yeah, because everyone's pointing them out.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, just double check. Obviously that's not what happened though, because we had to get first.
Yes.
How'd you die on beam, Siegfried?
I don't know, I was behind the statue.
What were you?
You mean what number?
Yeah.
I was 2. I was killed on the 4th beam.
Probably
Yeah, you shouldn't have been,
later.
but you shouldn't have been behind the statue.
Well, it should have been on the mark, no, the one he died.
Yeah,
I think. I think it was the fourth one that died.
yeah. Should have been on the mark at that point.
Yeah, you probably just moved it later. Frags. Yeah. Close, side, spread. Spread.
Oh, fuck off.
Nope.
More flexible, yes, no.
No, Shiva's gonna be a mess.
Alright.
I would have to spend all of my resources and then I would have nothing.
Yeah, my bad. Too close.
Yeah, that window is tight when we get revived from the necro.
Yeah. Oh, this sucks. Hang on, my MP.
Oh, we cancel the countdown then.
Yeah, I accepted the raise right as everyone.
Are we waiting for Aetherflow to come off cooldown?
Yes, it's safe to.
Any second now.
Okay, we can go. That was annoying.
I just like this mechanic being so late into the fight. One person screws off and the whole wipe is done. Or the whole ball is done. I hate that.
Yeah.
At this like rampant was relatively early.
What's that? Yeah. Outside stats. Coming.
Yeah, I mean, you need to go further because I can't go on the back like that. Yeah, I was waiting for you to move, but you didn't.
I'm dead.
I'm dead as well. I have to have
Be
us.
wary of that one that's coming out at an angle, guys.
No.
I had 2 tethers. There was nothing.
Yeah,
like,
we both had 2.
running.
And then you should always go to roughly the exact spot.
Yeah, the whole back was covered there. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere.
Wait, where's she supposed to go?
Not where the back is.
Well, who's at south?
Me.
Okay. Wait, you were at south, I mean you're not supposed to be at south.
Like, she was just a little bit closer, and it's fine.
Because I thought that was the spot that she was also taking, like, but 7 spots and she can't position like Atsu did.
I don't know.
No, we changed that, remember? She's sliding twice on the outside,
Ah, okay.
and I'm taking south, so Zeeg and Krim have more space on the north, west, and east side.
I'm only sliding twice when I am too close to you.
Oh, okay.
So just position yourself and I will adjust.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that's the thing.
Fusion play. So heroes on that. Spreads. Yeah. Add into conflicts. Spreads.
North.
South. Then, no,
Two.
I'm healing that.
Yep.
Getting Lexi.
No idea.
I did everything as usual.
They have an AoE.
I even threw an additional Medica.
Oh, yep, I fucking knew it.
Slow, Lexi. Lexi.
Okay.
I'm going to use Hollow Light for this instead. Yeah, everyone's on top. Out, south.
Yeah.
You're free though.
Nope.
Ah, that's a mess. No, Obliteration was coming, should have waited, Lightning.
Yeah, I thought I'd got up just after it went out, but I was way too early.
Well, there was something, considering Titan was executed perfectly, there was just a raw heal missing there.
No idea, I did my usual shit there.
Did people move out too early?
Oh, my Whispering Dawn didn't go off.
Well,
It was my Whispering Dawn. That was what was missing.
I was like, I even threw an additional medic and people still died. Like,
Yeah, no, I said normally there's a regen ticking along
Yeah.
throughout the whole phase, and yeah, wasn't there. Fairies.
Got a lot fairy.
prepare your
Because
fairy.
I popped that and then use Dissipation.
Oh, oof.
And she obviously didn't
Yeah,
fucking
it's
pop
always
it.
very iffy.
Yeah. Oh no, I timed it right, it's just the fairy didn't want to do the fucking thing.
Yeah. That's why I always find it very iffy.
Yeah. Outside spread.
Did someone just cast a cure on me?
Yes, I did. You were lower than everyone else. Just being safe.
Small thing.
Once you remove that skill from your roadbar.
Well, it's learn the placing here.
Now the time. Then. Damn! Oh! I missed on my gap close, I'm sorry.
No, we're good.
Again,
Yeah. I did my not back too early on the time with my gap close, I should have moved in a bit more. That's not bad. No, fuck up, boys, don't worry.
I don't have curing walk for this.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm a tank, remember.
I'm not talking about you.
No, it's fine, I've got everything else going out, so we're all good.
Yeah, Asylum should take care of it.
Yeah,
as well.
and I'm popping the soil down as well, so more than enough. Thank you though.
Yeah, I usually.
North.
Two. Job. Two shots as well. Eyes on more, mate. Yeah. Close size. More than that, Leslie.
Telling him
So fucking
someone
close
else
to
might get a
stupid.
stack marker.
Is it fixable? No, he's off, he's off, he's off, he's off. I'm
In the
moving
middle.
south, get moving south.
Order that.
Stopping. Close size. Good, Leslie.
Yep.
We get. What? 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 Right side. What? Yeah. Yeah.
What was it?
Close sides.
Yeah. What's the rank?
Any
I
free?
need to be off. More, I need to be off. Thank you.
Thank you, alright.
Looking.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Oh, thank God.
Mashing the button, right?
I survived. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Locust thing now.
Yeah. Rampant incoming. No, it might adjust for you, okay? Just bear that in mind.
Okay.
Stocking north and south.
No, it should be fine since I'm resing before the mechanic goes off. I'm here.
Leviathan Garuda.
Move in.
Siegfried, you cleaved all of us.
Wait, are you not facing out?
No,
No,
but
because
there's
he
a
was,
puddle right there.
He was greeting for uptime. At least that's how it looked. I don't know what he was doing.
Can you please tell me why you're trying this on this mechanic?
Okay, first off, shut the fuck up, Roy. That is not what happened there.
What happened then?
What happened is that I got the big lion after 10,000 years. So I didn't expect it and I moved it slow.
To give him some small credit, it has only just started giving tanks and healers to it now. I nearly screwed up on the first time we saw it earlier because of it as well.
I'm gonna save this run though because I'm curious what if I just mispositioned for the last beam of the statues.
Were you the fourth beam knight?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I was on the safe side.
Yeah, you killed me as well. You angled it towards me when I had to stand next to you instead of standing in front of it.
Yeah, if you're on the safe side, you want to face it. So
Yeah.
party's here, you want to face it about here. I think you
Yeah.
fired it down this way.
Yeah, I
You-
think I was a little too far than you. Okay.
Let's go. Gotta be real boys, I'm starting to dislike this mechanic.
Right. Yeah. Close sight. Right. Pain brains. Then. Shortly. Then.
Oh.
No.
Then.
I fucked
Now, do you want me to tank over here?
2.
Yes.
Hey, we coming up. Yeah.
Scanning. Any?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a-
top off real good.
Alright. Right on wall day. Tank yourself up, Henry. Into Cardinals out. Southeast out. Southeast out. Not moving south. Stocking north and south. Rather than Leviathan, north south. What we got? What? Here's two sides. North south. Get out. North south. Don't care which one. Get out. Hold on. Oscars. ramping. I'm ramping again shortly. Be ready. Let's do this right. Oh, it's fine, right? Like the ramp, good for this.
Should be.
Starting north-south. I'll move a fire from north-south. We get something more.
No, I got just barely clipped into it.
North south.
Doesn't matter, alright. 2 people died.
2 people died and we didn't have a heal. There'll be 3 to recover it, so.
Literally big toe into puddle.
I have a question in regards to the third one.
Yeah.
With the primals going out, do we really have time to position for the lions to face them to the outside?
Yeah.
Because it looked very, very quick.
We should get Structures reach the point.
Something sprint like.
Okay.
I know it's rough, guys. I know this asshole is stoning us. But we'll get it done. It's just that we can't have anyone afford to screw up. Still feel like there's something we're missing with how tight this is, though. And then again, we did the first set correctly there, didn't we?
Yeah, the first one was right.
Yeah. Aside from me getting hit by the Raptors for each bomb attack, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just 50% damage down.
I'll worry about that when we see the enrage on this. Right now, I'm concerned. I'm more annoyed at this dumbass mechanic, Stonewall, just because of how fucking tight it is. There's no obvious way to tell how tight it is.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment.
Spreads. Stop. Into Cardinals out. Training coming shortly.
Fuck's sake!
Don't worry, I'm in something then.
You got close right into my tether.
Oh, did I? Shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Fine more, remember, I'm a tank. Is anyone who's gonna resurrect that guy?
Does not
work.
about the
What the
asylum.
fuck is that for?
That's what I
What
said.
you meant.
You guys say my soils are wonky.
Well,
And that didn't hit everybody.
well, focus on the people that didn't.
It's all good, I got a sucker up.
We're okay, we're okay. Okay. Then.
Oh my fucking god.
How are you?
My controller is pissing me off again.
It's frustrating when your controller fucks up and it's out of your control. Puns.
Can I move normally? Yes, I can. Thank you.
Joined at one. Never seen harder. Unbound by past or future in this single present moment. We shall hear your memories rumble.
Heal us fast. Into Cardinals, close stats. Junction, Shiva, Diamond, Cross, Pain, Rain, Comments.
Alright, we'll be that fucking one. For fuck's sake.
Thanks for all, by the way. Coming.
Yep.
Coming.
Should be good.
I'll do some additional things just to be safe.
Should be fine, I've got everything up, so.
Then. And.
2.
Job. Safe now, boys. Right on wall then. Out. Right, out. I go. Stocking into Cardinals out. Through that into Cardinals out. What we got? What? Why is there a 1 in the group? Who had the 1?
Me.
Why? Why you do that? Did you brain fart, buddy?
I guess.
Guys, I like practicing my uptime on Diamond Dust as well, but I kind of want to go ahead.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past or future in this single fragment mode.
That. Yeah. Into Cardinals close. Face that. Diamond Dust, Choo Choo, Owie Ow.
Memories of life.
Good.
Oh, that one exploded.
That doable.
Right.
So it didn't kill you with mine, right?
Running Ori.
No, you didn't get the wood
Yep.
rolls.
Okay.
Getting right.
Thank you.
I need to start prepping.
Hardcasting.
Alright.
I'll throw that down first.
I wait till after the Fury, okay?
We're all good.
Wait till after the Fury.
Well, I popped everything for this. So I wasn't sure whether you're going to be able to have time to heal, so.
We're okay, we're okay. No. Good.
Three.
Alright, we're good, we're good. Back on control.
Just about. My MP's a little bit worn, but.
Yeah, let me do the healing. I have 10 arrows for running.
Yeah.
Assuming Boyle is conserving. Back conserving?
Yeah, it's only 400.
Eyes on Morbate. Bow. Get ready to do so. Alright, let's go. Brain fogs, guys, come on. Stocking. Sides close. Sides close. Got. Stay. Block.
2 side.
Sides close. Nice. Go. Flying ramp coming as well, guys. Let's try and do this. Focus up. Remember, consider your north and south. See your cameras. Go in. Just focus on the mechanics. Stocking into cardinal close. Through that, Leviathan into cardinal close. Alright, here we go. Cardinal close. Oh, I should have followed it.
Oh, got LB2. So close.
What happened? How did Roy die?
He got hit by my cone.
Which is weird because I was in the exact spot.
I was on bang on too.
Yeah. Oh. Because like being in this spot right here, like if I went any closer to the lion, that would mean the sea would be covered up, so I couldn't get any closer.
I was directly here.
What were you? Because obviously you had one of the smalls, right? And you had to go across, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he faced it directly too, he was doing it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do we want to do there? Because if we need to go closer, then the sea is going to be covered, so the second person can't go like.
Has anyone considered what handling the puddles?
Actually, that's quite a lot of space this time to go behind him. So.
Yeah, this time I was trying to do it, but I guess I can just go a little bit closer. I don't know.
I mean, you always have, if need be, you can always try to approach it from the other side and then just stay like here-ish.
To be fair, if we're handling the third one where we all point them out, then essentially the third puddle could be dropped like over here, and it wouldn't be an issue.
Where?
put it further out. So rather than like trying to create space in the middle, just stack them both around here and here really close, and then the third one can go a little bit further out because we're not going to have any cones come in this way. They're all going to be going directly out because we're going to our actual...
No, the third one is actually the same as the first one, so you can't put it further out.
Yeah,
That's
the
problem.
second one can be further out.
Exactly.
All that. Yeah, but no, but we were saying the third one we were going to our lion, so yes, we can.
Are we going to our lines?
Yeah, we're going and we're gonna
Yeah.
turn our lines outside.
Yeah, you have time to do it right. We
Okay.
talked about this. Like, where the fuck were you going?
I thought
mean, to
we
be
were
fair-
just doing the... Well, we never got that far, Grim, in the first place.
Yeah, we've never gotten that far, so...
Okay, let me think. 'Cause I'm starting to wonder, like, the way we're handling the small ones is fine. I'm starting to think there's something about the puddles we're not doing fine without fighting us. There's gotta be something we're doing wrong there.
I literally just suggested an idea for it.
And
Yeah, that's what we were talking about right now.
Yeah, that's literally what we just discussed.
yeah. And so, okay, well, so some people have something to think about then. Basically, they always want to place their lion on whoever's going first on north and south always wants to, whichever is the safe side for the range, wants to place, like, what about here?
If you put it there, you're going to get hit by the cone.
Okay, where then? Where?
You
Show
want
me
you
where.
want to stand as close to the stand around here. So the first one's going to be close,
Oh, you
second
mean
one can be
what I
far.
originally suggested, and then Roy said, no, Crane, we can't do that.
Yeah, because originally we were putting one in the middle. We don't need to do that.
We changed the strat
Yeah.
since then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
no one
change-
said that.
I want to notify one thing I noticed in the last tweet. The Rapture Siege came after the... For the third set, the Rapture Siege came after the cones went out. Quite
I've said
long
this
after.
about 50 times.
Yeah, that's been said before.
That's why we're pointing our third ones outside
Yeah,
because we have the
That's why
time.
you handle it mirrored. You do it in the opposite order.
It's it goes out 2 seconds after the prize, but the Rapture Siege takes quite a while to cast this time.
Yeah.
The first one, the Rapture Siege goes out and then the cones, but in the last set it's reversed.
We know, Ori. Everybody
And-
knows.
And
Literally everyone knows.
it didn't mirror this time. It did both left Rapture Sieges.
I didn't mean I didn't mean like mirror as in like it does it on the opposite side. I meant the way we handle the mechanic is mirrored.
Yeah, but it's still good to know that it doesn't do that it can do the same Rapture's Reach again.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so to clarify then, Puddle 1 wants to be close to it. Presumably
Yep.
Puddle 2 wants to be the same on the opposite side. So
Either the
much-
same, or you can put it further out. I'd say further out because it's safer to do it on the second one than it is on the third one.
There's a slight issue if they do it further out. There's a risk more of the line could. Is there a risk the line's cleave?
No.
More
We're facing
No,
them
because
outside.
the lines are like all the way over here, Grim.
Oh yeah, they are. Right.
So with the timings I looked actually, with the rally after, we can actually point this third set of lines also outside.
We already.
That's what we said the whole time, Ari.
No.
Just for your information as well.
You're going
That's
full slope.
me.
Got me right now, buddy.
That means that for the second and third set of lines, you can actually point those inwards. Like the first goes to the right of it, and third set it go to the left of it. So you have plenty of space for
Yeah.
the puzzles.
Wait, what?
Okay, so before I pull, I want to establish this quickly. North and south. First ones are going close to the marker, left or right. Correct. Everyone with
Yes.
me on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 2. Where's it going?
Next to it, I would say. So I'd put it next to it because that way the other side is completely free for the last one.
Yeah, good idea. Use that as a reference point. Look at the so in
one
this
here.
case, so if you're getting knocked back north or south for the second set, look at where the puddle is. You want it to go next to it. Think liquid hell, guys.
You could potentially use this line here as an example for it because you shouldn't get hit by anything there.
Yeah. And the third set just on the other side of where the first one was.
Obviously, the only thing with here is you don't want to catch the person with the cone, so make sure you are right on the edge.
They shouldn't. That's why I asked. They shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it should be right on the edge.
Everyone should be right on the fucking edge.
Yeah, I'm
Can-
just
You
reinforcing
can on the second set you don't even need to go this far. You can just place it like here. Since
No, because then you'll be firing the cone across the arena.
no, you aim it towards 4. Since people are aiming the lions, the small lions outside. There,
Yeah,
it's
that's
going
not.
at
Yes, that's a good point.
Move,
Isn't the big
Not Roy,
lion's
move.
cleave broader?
No,
Like,
it's the same.
It's the same.
They're all
So,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good point actually. Yeah, you can just pop it over here.
Yeah, and one on the other side does it on the other side, so he aims it towards 2.
I don't like the idea of them facing that because if they're leaning too slightly to the left or to the right, they're going to hit the 2 people.
Yeah, there is that.
I don't like
No.
that.
Not this. Since those people are aiming their lines outside, they're way away from
Yeah,
the
but
marker.
we're relying on a person not leaning a little too much to the left or the right. I do not like it. Period. Not with how long we're being stuck on.
Not a little. You need to aim a lot this time.
Why can't they just face out? Can please, anyone, God, answer why they can't just face out? Why is there a problem with them facing out when we've already established there was space for them to aim out?
I'd rather progging just facing them out because that seems
Yeah.
like the safer way to do it. That's
Right.
just my opinion.
I'm asking why we can't, why this is being brought into suggestion.
We got 5 minutes. Can we just pull?
Let's make this a good one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut it short. It's just we do literally have 6 minutes.
I know, I wanted to know why that was being suggested. Like, why? Spent enough time on this mechanic. No more than this suggestions.
Never to be parted. Unbound by past ultimate treading this single fragment moment.
Right? What we got? North and south. I think that was more damage, right?
Starting now.
Thing. Probably because you didn't go for the other side, so.
Yeah, most likely. But
I understand why you didn't go for it.
Nice in trouble.
Yep.
losing second
There he
as
is.
well.
Got him.
Thank you.
Shoot, ouchie, out.
God's sake.
I got two, I can ball on it, don't worry.
I can't, so I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna have some explosions, so this is gonna fucking. No, never mind.
Why did other people
see.
die?
I had 2 tethers. I couldn't do anything.
Not you, no, I knew
silver,
you
right?
were gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point
Remember
continuing
what
this.
happened? There was something with the sliding.
And then you've got to get the sliding down. What's happening there? Oh, we ain't getting another one. Annoyingly.
Yeah, I think the reason I died is because I interrupted my sucker, so I didn't get a second shield out.
Right. Okay. So before we go into that, before you go, there's one thing I want to say. Not obviously it sucks we got Stonewall tonight. I don't really blame the team on that. What I'm unhappy about tonight is that One, we changed strategy mid-fight. I do not like that. Yes, I understand there was an argument for it because things were tight. Guess what? Turned out things were still tight, and we lost time because people had to deal with the readjustment. I don't think there's any strategy for that fight that does not involve it being not tight. And ironically, one of the reasons the original one was tight was because of what was happening with the puddles, which were now changing anyway.
Yeah, not the puddles. The first strategy would have people cleaving from the ones going across. That happened to me.
In the first one, someone would have died no matter what, unless it was done absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever a pool where everyone
brings me to my second point, Ari. The whole thing about facing it inwards, like, I'm getting the feeling you're not really appreciating just how tight and delicate some of those lion directions have been facing. So the fact that I never got around to it.
I think you're mistaken about what I mean on that part, since they're all outside, that cone is way more safe for pointing it across.
My argument still stood because no one countered it. If they're facing, if someone leans a little too slightly to the left or right, they've just killed 2 people. Is there not? If I'm wrong about this, by all means tell me.
It's hard to say because it's hard to picture how broad the cones would be when they arrive on the other side.
Here's my question: is it worth the risk when it was established that even with the puddle change, they can still just face them out? So I ask, is it worth the risk? Do they even gain anything by facing them in like that?
Well, there is, for one thing, a bit of uptime.
So we're thinking about uptime now on a mechanic like stonewalling us. Is that what we're doing?
No, you said you wanted an advantage of it. I said it there. And some people are already designing uptime mechanics even before the mechanic compared to me, so.
And I'll express that I'm not happy about that, which is why I gave Siegfried grief over it earlier. It's fine when we, have actually made a good attempt to execute the mechanic, but we haven't. Period. Because it is a simple case of one person screws up, and the entire thing snowballs. Secondly, your derps aside, Emmett, I want to know what you're having difficulties with on that sliding.
I don't know.
That's not a good answer.
I know that's not a good answer.
Like, is it you're not facing the camera? Are you tilting the controller wrong?
I slide once. Then if I tilt the stick just slightly wrong, I'm off after. If I need to.
You have time to reposition the camera before you slide again, right?
Yeah.
Have you been doing that first?
Mm-hmm.
So then, and because I'm assuming most of the times when you fucked up that, it's because you're not sliding in the way you want to slide.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is it a fuck up on your part? Is it your controller fucking up?
I am assuming it's me, but I can't be sure.
Because, yeah, you are going to have to get that under control.
Yeah. Shit also kind of snowballed for me.
What do you mean?
I was making stupid mistakes. Which didn't exactly make it easier to stop making stupid mistakes.
Okay, if you needed a moment, you're supposed to say so, right?
I was not aware of that.
Well, if you're ending up in what we call the tilt cycle, where you fuck up and then you start beating yourself up or whatever you want to call it, and you keep fucking up even more, yeah, you have to take a moment to stop and breathe.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting really angry at myself.
Like I said, it sucks that we're getting stonewalled on this stupid mechanic because of how ridiculously tight it is. We're getting better with it, and we know the strat, but honestly, I don't really know what I can say about it, other than just everyone has to do it right. One person, literally one person, does it wrong and kills someone else or gets themselves killed, and it's over, period.
Yep. I think that's why people are comparing it to Light Rampant, to be honest.
Yeah, I realise that. The difference, though, is that it's objectively worse. Don't get me wrong, it's not as stupid as the mechanic as Light Rampant, it's more because it's walled behind a lot of otherwise notably intense mechanics that we have to go through, and that can be very draining. I imagine the team felt that.
Mm-hmm. Should probably make some more fixtures for the next trade for the entire mechanic this time around.
I'm told, because you know, some people don't show up, that there are brain dead ways to handle this mechanic, which, if true, leads me to believe there is something we are missing with this mechanic.
I have an idea in that regard, actually. Because we found out that the cones get a lot better, a lot easier to handle when we are doing like that across method. Can't we also do it for? Can't we?
Find your way.
I have to think about it, because is there actually a problem with how we handle it with the new strat?
It's not that there's a problem, but so the way we're handling it right now, ironically, it makes the four small tethers easily enough. But one thing I want to comment on that Ari did not establish, which I then did, which is how I was able to do it successfully, is for those of you who are on the safe side, you know, the ones who get to stay attacking the boss.
Yes.
You don't actually want to stand directly in front of your lion. You want, looking inwards, you want to lean to the left a bit.
You basically want to aim for that cardinal on the opposite side.
Basically, standing in front of your lion. Once you know you're in front of your lion attacking the boss, lean to the left.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. And that's looking inwards. That would literally apply to everybody.
Because I was thinking right now how we could make it easier, but then I was like, okay, the four lions are very easy to handle right now, and the northern and southern lion.
They'd be leaning to the right for the people on the north side.
Yeah. Basically, what you do is you aim for the opposite cardinal.
Literally, just stand on the boss's exact intercardinal next to the hitbox.
Yeah. Like, if you're west, you aim for the eastern cardinal. If you're east, you're aiming for the western cardinal.
You don't even need to think about that knife. Just stand on the boss's exact cardinal point on their hitbox.
It works for me, so I wanted to give another approach.
Yeah, you don't even have to think about the line if you do that.
And since we do it like this, it should be very, very easy to handle.
What else? Let me think.
Statues went a lot cleaner, right?
Yeah. We have a working strategy for the puddle, so that should be fine, but I do stress that for the sake of doing it right, make sure on the second set that if you are going to be placing the second puddle, if you're number 2, whatever you want to call it, on north or south, that you face your camera outwards. Because the lines do go off immediately afterwards. Other than that, honestly, the most difficult part of this, besides executing it, is, quite frankly, just getting there cleanly. Morb, you're having issues remembering when stock and release happens. You're gonna, the callouts are great and all, but you're gonna want to find a way to get that into your head.
Yeah, there's no other option than practice.
It's not easy for me either, believe me.
Yeah. Although I managed to not get hit by it, but...
I'm trying to keep my rotation going in the middle of fucking beat with everything happening. It's not the easiest thing. Especially because the knockback happens right at the fucking start of my No Mercy, and I've got to try and hold it so I can time it for my fucking gap closer.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is, because I have noticed it's happened a little bit, and this is paramount for you, Emmy, my callouts are there to support the team, right? But they are essentially guidelines. I do expect everyone to be tracking. I say them as a refresher and a reminder in case for some godforsaken reason somebody's brain went to pause at the moment. which can happen.
Particularly helpful for like me and Morby when shit hits the fan.
It's the Pirates of the Caribbean guidelines. They're not rules, they are guidelines. That's all they are.
Pale.
So don't ever strictly rely on my callouts, because then at that point, you're not being any, quite frankly, it's not any different to using the guide. Just a good pro tip, I try to beat into everyone's head. There are some exceptions to the rule, kind of like on E10 with Void Gates, you know, it's easier if DPS have the second servant that I just call the slash for them, because otherwise it can be hard to pay attention to that, your shadow, and deal with the gate as well. So, yeah, there are exceptions.
3. Whoop. There we go.
You're fine, I
understand each other.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I share the team sentiments released. Assuming what I think is the sentiment that it's an annoying mechanic, because not just because it's gated by what, in my opinion, better mechanics, but also because it is late into the fight and we are pressed to do it perfectly. I think the one exception to the rule is you can do the third set not perfectly because it's the last set.
And since we would have healer, it'll be available in theory.
Well, unless most of our healers are dead.
Yeah, but in theory it would be available if really everything goes wrong and they still live.
But I do want people over the weekend to think about the mechanic, just in case anything comes to mind, like about, oh my god, we've been handling this so unnecessarily, and there's so much easier way to do it.
I personally think the approach we have right now, that's only an opinion, is a lot better than the previous one. I think.
The only thing I don't understand is apparently there's a way to keep full of time on that, and honestly I'm just not seeing it right now.
Krim, wouldn't that in theory be when you like don't go to the waymark for the ones who go to the opposite side, but
the
like
only way I see at night is placing some very risky puddles around the boss.
That sounds like the approach that Ari had with how you.
No, I don't mean on the edge knight. I mean next to the box.
Oops.
You would have to decide if it's possible based on knowing what stock and release you got.
Nah, nothing self. That's way too risky to go that far. To a boss.
Yeah.
Like I don't see an approach for north and south.
Not our best of nights, I will say, but more than anything, you know, we have hopefully now finalised our strategy for Lion Rampant, hopefully. And I'd like to think we've gotten more than enough fucking practice on everything else in the fight.
I mean, Status has been cleaned up, mostly, and the approach for Lion Rampant sounds a lot better now. We definitely got something else.
No, Status is fine. We did confirm that Legsy's method does work. It's fucking terrifying. I'm still convinced every time I'm one of them that I'm gonna get hit. And it did actually happen with one time with Nye, but then because he was leaning in. It's what I said would happen, like, say, if one person leans slightly to the wrong side.
But then again, that was bound to happen with getting that.
Well, it only has the risk of killing up to one person, which is fine, so it's acceptable. Well, for Prog's sake, anyway.
Yeah.
It's not acceptable when I'm going for my path, I'll tell you that. More than anything, guys, hopefully we'll get this sorted on Monday.
Yes.
And I fucking hope there's no more. I'm okay with a good mechanic. You know what? I wouldn't even be mad if fucking Diamond Dust happened again after it. I will happily take a good big mechanic.
Yeah, I enjoy that mechanic.
Than another dumb mechanic.
Like it hits like a truck, and it's like it's fucking terrifying to heal, but it is really fun.
Yeah, because I'll say I think the mechanic is stupid. It's not poorly designed. It's just stupid.
He's gonna summon birds, and then it's gonna be birds rampant, like that lost crystal of birds.
What I dislike about Lion Rampant is that for the lions themselves, there's no real thinking. It's just place where you think you're supposed to place the cleave and hope nothing goes wrong. Why I think it's a very dumb mechanic. I'm starting to have a sneaky suspicion the guy who designed the store boss is the same fucking guy who did EA's us. Because yeah, Titan is good. I like Titan. Shiva is good. I like Shiva. Lion Rampant is just do your job, hope you're doing it right, hope everybody else was right. Oh, one person was leaning just like a few pixels slightly to the left. Well, that's too bad. But no matter, but stupid or not, just like light Rampant, we do have to get through the goddamn thing. And honestly, at this point, that's just going to amount to practice, practice, practice. Let's just fucking get there and practice. The only major concern I do have is while for the third set it should definitely be possible to just play a face all the lions out. Would that cause issues for people on the reach side? And they make it back in time? I haven't mentioned it until now because I wasn't entirely sure.
It's something we're gonna have to test. So again, we didn't really get a chance to do that tonight.
It's one of those damn mechanics where like we do it enough times, and when most of us have seen enough of the variations we can get, it'll just become muscle memory. But I hate mechanics like that because there's no thinking. It's just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. But I do have hope, assuming that Monday goes well, that we can actually see the fucking end of this boss on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to clarify, no, like, I'm not mad at how the team did tonight. I was only annoyed, again, that, like, even if it was deemed necessary, a strat change mid-fight on a mechanic we haven't mastered. And the derps are understandable, but yeah, obviously besides anyhow I do need you, or the team needs you to clean off those fucking slides. Even if it is recoverable, I don't want you dead when we come to kill the fight.
Yeah, no, understandable. I don't want that either.
And again, you didn't do it that often. I'm not saying it was every pull. It wasn't.
It was just often enough for us to be concerned about it.
Yeah, the point
felt like every pull. It was awful tonight.
Which might have been compensated by you getting angry and tilting. Some of those could have just been down to you getting pissed.
Because once you started getting pissed, you started doing the same.
Making more mistakes, yeah.
So when this goes up, take your second, take your minute, take your sip.
If you need to walk away, just walk away.
I mean,
just for like 5 minutes.
Remember yesterday? It went fine yesterday.
Yeah, it's okay to ask, can I just have a minute because I'm fucking up hard and I need to go like bang my head on the wall.
I do it a lot. I do it more than I should.
But it is
so don't worry
important
about
to breathe because tilt is a very real thing in something like this.
Yeah. Next time it happens, I'll give you a shout. I have one question. After the raid silence,
Speaking of tilt, Discord just kicked me out again.
Yeah, it wasn't just you and me. That's why I had to say a few times. Like that's enough for people.
I was more wondering because you pointed out that I didn't care and that I was confused because I didn't realize I hadn't talked.
It was just after we started one of the earlier pulls inside when I pulled for race on. You weren't the only one guilty of it, which is why don't worry, I'm not targeting you, I'm not bullying you.
No, I'm not thinking that. I just wanted to know where it was because
it was shortly after we started a pull on one of the fights, which yes. Basically, talking while when the pull is about to happen is fine. The moment the boss is engaged though, no.
You want to suggest a mechanical change or an optimization for, I think it was Lion Rampant? But
don't
when
beat
you discovered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up too much about that, because Morby was guilty of this, Roy was guilty of this, Lexi was guilty of this.
I'm not giving myself up for it. It's more I wanted to know because I don't realize it a lot of times when I do say something. It happens more frequently than I'd like.
Don't worry about it too much, and the reason I say this, I mate, with some slight begrudgingness, fucking snare, fucking disgust eyes on my team, is because it is gonna happen sooner or later. That's why, again, like, my job isn't to make, that's why I emphasize, my job isn't to make sure people don't do it, my job is to tell them to shut up when they inevitably want to do.
Joys of having a chatty team.
Now, to be honest, it's a normal thing. It's the, like, people in a crowd setting, people will always, like, kind of let loose. It's normal. It's why a person is designated to keep them in line, because stepping out of line is human nature.
Speaking of which, Lexi, Mobby?
Yes.
I discovered that since there seems sometimes that I do miss some heal when going back after Junction Shiva, I can compensate that with second wind, so I will continuously do so. It seemed to help a lot. And it also makes your life easier as well.
I mean...
If that's fine for you guys.
Yeah. The problem is that right now it's a little delicate, because, and the reason why I say it's delicate is because, like, I wondered to myself, like, because I've seen how much damage the healer stacks and the spreads do, and I thought, should I Heart of Light there before fight? Because if I do it there, though, I may not have enough time during Junction Shiva, which potentially just leads to another problem. One possibility that could work is, do we actually need Shield Summer for Diamond Dust? Has it changed anything? That's what I want to know. Has it changed anything? Is the same amount of healing still being done?
Yeah.
So it didn't change anything? No. Bob, what about from your perspective?
I've been doing the same healing.
Did it? So it changed nothing doing Shield Summer then?
Not really.
In that case then, because Nai's doing Tactician in the open now, why don't we have Emmy follow up and do Shield Sombra, or at least...
I don't do Tactician for the opener. Otherwise I don't have it for the knockback.
Okay.
I thought you were doing
Junction Shiva.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, if you do it there, it's not up in time really?
No, because it's not 2 minutes.
Then in that case, you might want to consider doing Sumba for the spreads or healer stats, so whenever we see whichever junction is, like, quickly go to the middle, get it on everyone. It will last for at least the one, which is probably the best we can ask for.
I have a question though. Didn't you have the mantra, I think it was
we
called?
originally had mantra for that, yeah.
I
mean, the alternative, I was going to say the alternative because... Like, where did you say about using Samba, sorry?
So, like, after the first obliteration is done, around the time when we know it's going to be healer stats or spreads.
I've adjusted my healing for that already.
Emmy?
Even then, like, we're still having people in danger.
That,
in danger, but not dead.
You gave me an idea.
I did die.
The dance that generates Esprit when you are in battle.
Was it an employee?
It should still, outside of battle, give you a healing bonus, right? For everyone who is in your area.
Couldn't get in because he didn't have the password.
What is that skill called where you would generate Esprit?
So I go to Cody's video to show her the password screen the guy was stuck on. And I noticed something new.
Yeah.
While showing her Cody's video, I spotted something in the description.
No, it could be, because Emmy needs to start dancing at 15. So, no, actually, it could work. Emmy, if you hit improv, right, the moment at 20 seconds,